Hello and welcome to the 25th episode of Stories. And today I have Mr. Carl Shawn Watkins right from US with me. Carl, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Jason. I appreciate you having me, man. It's nice to be here.
Amazing. It's so special because today is the 25th episode, and thank you for joining the show. Carl, before starting the interview, would you like to share with us what you do, what is your background, and what are the things you're associated with?
Well, right now, I'm starting a business, but my background has been pretty much in finance for about the past about 25 years or so. But at a point in my life, I wanted to pivot, and I came to that pivot point. And I
Mhm.
always wanted to be an attorney. So now I'm studying to be an attorney. I'm
Nice.
preparing for the LSAT test, and kind of doing those things, finishing up school. So an aspiring attorney is what I want to be, but that is just on the profession side.
Mhm.
My profession and what I've always been is one that helps. I was one of service. I
Yeah.
came from a family that service, not so much as just service, and I'm a U.S. Army veteran, so I've been in the military with service,
Mhm.
and I just like to see people being able to be helped, and that's what a sense of I married the opportunity of studying to be an attorney. I married that with want to help people.
Mhm.
So that's pretty much what I do. I'm on LinkedIn all the time. I do have a live show, the Daily Word Live, that I interview guests, and I do it on a different level than
Mhm.
most shows that I've seen. I kind of do it like your level. I kind of do it like stories. I just really want to hear the people themselves. I want to hear about them, their passions, their drives. Those are the things that we can use for the ammunition
Mhm.
for us to go and do the kind of things we want. Because I didn't believe in doing things myself. I've done it for others, and I've pushed others, and I've always gave everybody else their medicine. But when it was time for me to take my medicine, I couldn't take it. So
Yeah.
the pandemic kind of like switched that around and gave me a light bulb on the inside and said, hey, why don't you try to do some of those things that you push and you motivate and you inspire others to do it. So that's the point I'm at in my journey now.
Fantastic. Going ahead, talking about success, everybody has a success statement or a success strategy. Would you like to share your success strategy with us today?
My success, uh, I really don't. When you look at success, it's oftentimes measured in how you measure it. I think I made a post the other day on LinkedIn, and I used the word. I post every day on
Yeah.
LinkedIn, and I use a word, and I explain it. I give you a definition, and then I kind of write some things about it. My thoughts is what it is, and I use the word greatness.
Mhm.
And I use it from a point of people talking about greatness or comparing themselves. Like to say you got a radio show, then I'm comparing myself to you because you may be great. But I'm looking at it as that I have a tool also. So I'm great in what I am. So
Mhm.
this is the thing. So that is my success. My success is just really trying to propel the kind of person I am because I can't be anything else but me.
Correct.
Regardless of if we're doing the same profession, like regardless of if we go to the same schools, we graduate and do this, I'm still going to be me. So
Yeah.
in order to be me, I have to internalize that and put it to a point of where I got a passion and I got a drive for doing me. So that's why I thought I came over with the platform of the Daily Word Live, and I said, I can incorporate my live posts with
Mhm.
live interviews with people. I can try to see where they are, where their perspective are,
Yeah.
what pushed them to, get to those points. And that's what I call success. If I'm able to help someone else, then I've succeeded. If you're
Correct.
living this life, and I oftentimes write about this a lot, if you're living this life and you're not helping anybody else along the way, you're not
Mhm.
succeeding. I don't care how many monetary things you have or those kind of things, it's not succeeding.
Exactly. Exactly. And
Yeah,
I think it's all about being genuine and going
yeah,
behind your passion. And I think not only
right,
dreaming it, but working for it. That's the whole thing. That's fantastic.
yeah,
Talking about success, there would have been challenges also, or you would be having, or you should be facing challenges in your life currently also. So, what is the strategy about it? Because how you're facing your challenges, how you overcoming it on a daily basis.
we found a lot. I mean, I'm coming up as a kid from the south side of Chicago, rough neighborhood.
Mhm.
It's a bad place. I mean, everybody heard about the beauty of Chicago, it's beautiful skyscrapers and those kind of things, man. But the underground is bad. So my success is just overcome some of those tragedies that just caused the lives of my friends. I have a lot of friends that I grew up with. They're no longer here because they got caught in that web. And I was just fortunate along with God that I just was able to get out of that. That was a success. And then I said to myself, if I were able to get out of that, what can I add to that? I mean, what can I add? Because even if you escape it and you don't do anything, you're still another statistic. You're just on the other side. You're just not a dead statistic. You're just a statistic that's made it out. So I wanted to be one that made it out and kind of made a difference. I got a late start on it. I'm like in my 50s now, but I also got a lot of things done. I got a lot of experiences in, and I'm at a point now that I think I can actually help someone and help.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because even the Bible says, once you've made it, go back and strengthen your brother.
Yeah.
So now I think I'm at that point where I can go strengthen some people that have been through some journeys. I've dealt with alcoholism, in my family. I've overcome a lot of things. I don't share too much of that but I do when the vulnerable points hit me, because sometimes I want to share to let people know you can get to a place past where you are.
Yeah,
and
true.
if you think about that, and me growing up on the streets, I had the four little corners, and that's where we played all the time. And if I never got out of that, my mindset would have just been those four corners.
Yes.
So I got in the Army. I've been to Germany. I've been to places that normally a kid from Chicago wouldn't get to see.
Yeah.
And so these are the kind of experience that I want to share and make you be able to know that you can get past your challenges.
Yeah, that's fantastic how you overcome it. And if you want to give advices to people who want to start something in their life, or really who want to think outside the box, what would be the advices would you like to give to them?
I think the best thing to do is find what drives you. All of us have something that drives us. I can't get on your platform and say, okay, whatever drives you, I'm going to be passionate about. We may have some causes, we may have some things that we got in common, but it's not the driving thing. You have to find what drives you, even in the midst of you doing. Even though I worked at finances for long, I worked at finances because of my mother. She was a CPA.
Okay.
So, that came natural to me, accounting and money and finance. That came naturally because I grew up in that household.
True.
So I'll say eventually I'll just go that route and get a job. But that wasn't my passion. I got tired of sitting behind desks as an accountant, counting money and other people. It wasn't a passion drive to me. And my drive was what I'm doing now. And I'm like flourishing in it. No, that's not, I'm over the top financially secure, or not one of those big TED Talk speakers or that kind of thing. But I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I'm benefiting others. I get inboxes and messages in my inbox, from like Delhi. I got one the other day from a lady that follows me in New Delhi, and she's just saying that she saw one of my videos and it's just like, it made her cry. She was just like at the point of like 2020 was just too heavy for her. But she saw an encouraging video from me, and she said, if he's fighting through it, I can fight through it. And I was like, wow, those kind of things is what really drives you to do it. So if you find those things that you want to do, or your passion, go back into, I'm pretty sure 99.9% of us have something that we really love to do.
Exactly.
And we just don't think about it as maybe a profession because it's not natural, it's not traditional.
Yeah.
But hey, you can make anything a profession, because if you're passionate about it, you're going to bring others along.
Correct.
And that's it, man.
And I think people are afraid to step out of their comfort zone for doing that. Yeah, that's a big thing. And if we are doing it, and if you're following our passions, like you are saying, that you are motivating some others to perform well. And the people in 2020, they have faced the worst situation in their life.
Yes.
And if a small sentence or a word or a video touches their soul, and it can save them from doing the extreme negative actions, then it's a great thing you're doing. And my wishes to you, you become a great attorney for US, and I know you're going to succeed in your future. In the future, you will face a lot of obstacles, but still, I am sure, 100% sure that you will overcome all this. So, Carl, thank you for joining in for the 25th episode today. All the very best. All the very best for your future.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me, Jason.
May God bless you and your family.
You as well, man. You have a happy holidays here. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much.